Share screen. Play. All right. Oop, is it? There it is. Okay, jumping ahead. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Today's topic is consistency is key. There it is to success. This is, the training 101. Anything that you do in real estate marketing wise and getting out there, consistency over a long period of time is the key because it's nothing we can't, you know, convince people to buy a house today if they're not in the market to buy, and we can't convince someone to sell a house. So no matter how hard you work in a day, you could go at the end of the day, you're not getting a check.
Right.
Any checks that agents are getting today are started a long time ago, at least 30, 45 days ago with a buyer or seller, or years prior to prospecting with people and getting to know them over a long period of time, and consistency of follow-up and connecting with them. And then when they're ready to buy or sell, they go with you. So it's almost as simple as that.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
a
much.
long period of time. So we're going to jump right in and tackle this. Go ahead, Deb.
So kind of what he was alluding to, consistency is one of the most powerful but underrated tools in real estate. It's not always about the big wins, it's about the small repeated actions that build massive success over time. So we're going to give you some examples and things that you can do and why do you want to do them, right? So when you set up a time every day, you're making it a habit. It's really important that you create good habits in your business now because you don't have a boss sitting over your head saying, "Are you following your blocks? Are you doing what you're supposed to do?" Because you are the boss, right? So you got to make your own habits by tracking your numbers of how many calls or appointments and closings, you're going to know if what you're doing is working or if it's not, if you have to change something. If you use scripts and you don't wing it, the more that you use the same script over and over, and I'm talking about making words your own, right? Not just reading from a piece of paper. That's what a script is. So when you are listening to Tony and I, or you're listening to Tony and Mike, I think you guys are doing a whole series on scripts right now.
Mhm.
Um, they're not reading from a piece of paper. The script is what they're saying. So when you get done watching things like that and you're like, well, where are the scripts? And you're looking for paper, it's not there. It's what they're saying. That's the script. And you take what they're saying and you make it your own so that it sounds authentic coming out of your mouth, right?
Exactly.
You want to celebrate the small wins because every time you do talk to someone, every connection does count. It's going to eventually pay off to something else as long as you're consistent with it. That's how you build your pipeline. Okay. Also, when you're following up, it will equal more closings. So if you just talk to one person one time, are you going to get anything out of that conversation, Tony?
No.
How many times do you feel that people should be talking to or trying to contact just one person in their sphere?
At least I say at least 4 times a year. And it could be every 3 months. It could be, you pick the holidays, pick their birthday, but at least 4 times a year.
Yeah. And that's just talking to your sphere, you guys, right?
Yeah.
So,
And also I always preface this is not just to talk about real estate, just checking in. It's kind of like if you have a friend or a relative you want to stay in touch with, just see how things are going. It's not all 4 times a year you have to have a conversation about real estate. They know you're
yeah.
in real estate, but at least just checking in to see how they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It also shows that, hey, you were on my mind kind of thing. A lot of times people are on our minds. We just don't stop what we're doing and acknowledge it. Um,
Exactly.
Consistent branding and messaging is also on my list of things here because when you are consistent with the way that everything flows, people are going to remember you. So we'll use the big ones like Nike, right? Everything about their advertising is the same because you always remember, you see the little swoosh, you know that's Nike, right? Who's another one? KFC, everybody knows what the KFC looks like, right? You can even see KFC, you can even say that, and people know what it is because they've been consistent with their branding. Um, the 21 Mike team is a brand, right? So even though they're Century 21 Home Stars, they have a team and they have branded themselves as such. And they also have a motto and they have their all of their things that they do every single day, all the time to be consistent with their job. So on your business cards, on your social media, anywhere that's on your website, anytime you're doing any marketing, make sure it's the same. Your photos look the same. Your contact information is the same. Have it the same so people know, oh yeah, that's her. I remember her. Everything looks the same. Do you agree?
Yeah, because people are not going to sit there and analyze everything, so it's got to look the same, very close.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's changes to it, but people gotta, when they see your text message come up or an email come up or social media posts, they need to know you. It's so frustrating when I see an agent, especially on social media. I have no idea. I'm like, I can't even find their name. I don't even know what company they're with. I don't even know if they're still in real estate. It's just you got to be, as consistent, right? That's the whole point.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh shoot, my slide kind of went wonky on that one.
Yeah, that's all right.
Phone calls, I can kind of read it.
There you go.
Um, phone calls and personal prospecting. So when you call your past clients, your sphere or the geographical area, that's called farming, right? And you want to use scripts that offer value, or if they need help with something, you're going to ask them that, or maybe you're going to share them market updates. So the MLS and Realist have really done a great job with giving us information about market updates now. It's all at your fingertips. You guys don't have to figure it out at all anymore. They tell you. So use that information. Social media outreach, you should send 5 to 10 DMs a day if you can, direct messages, right?
Yeah,
And or at least add 5 or 10 people from that little wheel that goes around and around in our social media. People you might know. Click
right.
on them. Click on 5 or 10 people a day. And you might think, well, I don't know those people. Why am I adding them to my sphere? Because you want to. You want
Right.
to know them. You want your information to get to them. And the only way it's going to get to them is if you send it to them, right?
Especially if they have a lot of it shows you right there how many connections and other friends you have. So it's so when they see that you're trying to friend somebody and you already have five, common friends, it makes you look better to them. That's why they accept you. But I always say with the direct messages, you're looking for, because sometimes people go, well, I'm not really into social media, or some people I know are not really into social media. But if you're on social media and you see people that are active on social media, those are the people you're sending messages to. You're not sending messages to the people that don't even have you're trying to find them on social media. They set up an account, 20 years ago and never do anything on it.
Yeah.
So connect with the people that are active on social media. If you look at someone that's on your contacts, or someone you're prospecting and they haven't posted anything in 5 years, it's not even worth even being friends with them on social media. They're not posting anything, and they're probably not even looking. They just have to happen to be on that, have an account. So you got to spend some time on social media and look for the people that are active on social media.
Here's 1 hour out of your day, and here's an example, right? It takes 15 minutes to call 3 past clients or sphere contacts to say hello and check in. From 9:15 to 9:30, you can add 2 new leads or old prospects to your CRM. From 9:30 to 9:45, you can direct message or comment on 5 people's posts on social media. And from 9:45 to 10, you can follow up 3 emails or update your CRM. There's 1 hour. Look at all the people you just reached out to. Even if you don't connect with them, leave them a message, right?
Right.
Let them know that you called.
That's perfect. Like it.
Also in the daily lead generation realm of things, we have door knocking. Farming is called when you are reaching out to your neighbors or in a specific area. Um, like maybe you live over here by where the office is and you want to reach out to all the people in the signature of Solon. That would be farming the signature of Solon, right? It's a specific area. It could be your neighborhood. That's pretty much where you really want to start, is with your neighbors, but it could be anywhere. It could be where you sold a house. Maybe you had an open house that you did for another agent because you don't have any listings. You can farm the area around that. Hey, come to my open house, right? Send it out directly to the neighbors and stuff so that they can give it to people. You can use your Moxie Engage to put your people in. You can use the Brand Studio to get some really nifty marketing tools. And Express Docs has a ton of personal marketing stuff in there that you can use. I do know that Century 21 is going to be partnering with Canva pretty soon. They said at the end of the year. I'm not really sure when it's going to go live, and I don't know what it's going to entail, but I'm totally excited because now
Yeah,
people who are um, a little bit tech savvy and like to create their own stuff, now your brand's going to be there. At least that's what we're going to get out of it, right? We don't have to upload the brand and manipulate it to make sure it looks good because it's all going to be integrated in their stuff. So that should be pretty fun. I can't wait till that gets done. Get out and get noticed so that you can connect with a couple different people every single day, right? Whether it's at the coffee shop or your gym, or whether it's like festival season everywhere. So you can always reach people there, right? Carry
right,
your business cards with you, even if you're going to a festival or you're going to a music venue or something like that. Carry your cards. You
right.
know, when I was moving a couple month ago or so, now it's been, one of our agents was helping me move, and I was talking to one of my neighbors, and I said, "Oh shoot, I don't have any cards on me because everything's all packed." And I said, "Mike, give me a business card." And he
Right,
said, "What?" I'm like, "Give me a business card. Don't you have business cards in your car? I need a
right,
business card. I'm trying to get you some business, you know?"
right.
Always carry your business cards, right? You can use the mayor script, and if people don't know what the mayor script is, all you got to do is ask me. But it's a great way to talk to people when you're sitting at your softball games or soccer games are all outside now and stuff like that. Um, you can do open house invitations. You can join Homestar's private face group so you can talk to each other. Did send out a little link last weekend for that to people that are on my sphere in Facebook. Tony did start a private Facebook group so that we can all talk to each other. You've been asking for this for a long time. So now everybody needs to go find it and join it so you
Right.
can talk to each other. Um, and that way, once we get people in there and they're talking to each other too, we can also post some, things that we need to share with you on there as well. So
Exactly.
always adding to your contacts and make sure you're following up with them. Now, if you called somebody the previous week or the previous month, you don't have to call them again the next month. Send them an email. Shake it up. Send them a text the following time. Maybe by then it's a pop-up season and you want to send them little kits on carving pumpkins because it's getting close to Halloween. Different things like that. There's all kinds of different ways that you can reach out to people so it doesn't seem like you are bothering them or spamming them or anything like that. Do you have any other suggestions for that, Tony?
No, it's just finding those personal things and putting you got to schedule it so it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not you don't have to think about it. It's like every contact in that you're prospecting should have a follow-up program on there or at least in advance. So you don't it's like you wake up and you don't have to think about who do I have to call, who do I have to organize. So everything should be already there. So
There you go. Yep. You want to stay persistent and be patient. Embrace the power within. Um, this is off of one of those big posters that you see in all kinds of different places because it's true. If you think about things and you're patient and you're persistent at it, you will prevail. There's all your P's, right? Patience,
Right.
persistence, and prevailing. You will prevail because you do have the power within you to do this. And that's the whole point of my thing right there. So
Yes. Patience is key
it
too.
is. Yeah. Now, this was a real cutie that I saw on Century 21. I thought it was adorable with that. You can send this postcard out in the mail. You can find it in your brand studio and it's already created. All I did was push a button and they made it for me. And then also on the little thing, scanning codes is really popular these days. So a lot of the marketing material on 21 Online has the ability to put the codes in. When you're renewing your business cards with us, just so you know, if you want to change your design up a little bit, we do have the ability to put the codes in on the cards now
Nice.
too. There's a code maker right in
Maybe
there.
that's good.
If you want to know what it is, not on our card thing, but on 21 Online. If you want to know what it is, reach out to me and I'll tell you where to find the code maker so you can add it to all your stuff.
That's good.
This I thought was pretty cool. This is something that is happening a lot right now. We got meteor showers going on in the summer and all the different colors out there and stuff. So you could post something like this on your social media and everything, and it kind of segues into real estate a little bit. I did use Chat GPT in case somebody's not familiar with that
Right.
to make this. And all I did was say, could you please give me examples of posts to put on social media that connect real estate with meteor showers? And that's what they came up with, right? So you can use Chat GPT to do a lot of things and be more creative as well. Something like what I did, because people are like, I don't know what to post out there. I can't just keep putting the same thing. And I agree. The more
Right.
original you are, the more people are going to remember you, right?
And we got the tools to do it now. It's
Yes, yes,
huge.
we do. Few clicks of the button. Our schedule has beefed up a little for the next couple months there. So we do have a couple in September and then a couple classes coming up in October. We finally got those schedules. We don't have November and December yet, but I'm sure the guys are working on it. So of course, Hush does keep with his themes of October and he's doing scary home repairs this year.
Uh-huh.
Mike is staying with all of our core classes. So he has law on the 16th. Then he has Chat GPT on September 13th. And on the 15th, he's doing ethics. Those are all Zoom classes. So the Chat GPT one, there is so much with AI, you guys. Uh, Mike uses it all the time. His team uses it all the time. You may as well learn from him,
Right.
how do you do it correctly and stuff. So I
And
think
get
that would be a great one.
an hour of CE, even better.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's only an hour. It's, you could keep your attention for an hour.
yeah, exactly. It's not a long class, but it's going to get you what you need to do with your Chat GPT. The program that I use is free. I know there's beefy ones that you can pay them for. I don't know what the difference is, but he does, and he'll tell you.
Yeah, I just have the free version too, so I don't even know the difference. Maybe creates pictures or something. So we,
It,
yeah,
yeah, I think so. And also, like, if you put your, here's an example of how the AI works a little bit in a nutshell. You put all of the things in there. So, like, I'm a real estate agent with Century 21. I've been in the business for 30 years, blah, 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 blah. Here's my credentials, right? You
right.
put that in there so that the little dude inside the computer gets to meet you. Then you start talking to this guy. And if you're good morning every single day, can you please give me something, blah, blah, blah. Then he starts talking to you. Well, hi, Debbie. I haven't seen you for a couple days. I mean, it truly does do stuff like that. It's kind of scary, right? It starts talking to you. But if you start using it every day and the more information that you give it, it will create these things for you. And of course, Same disclaimer that we always say, always proofread everything that you do. Don't take it right from there and throw it out there because there might be typos in it or it might not even be what you meant, right?
Right.
So make sure you read it because
Yes.
it is still computer, so it might not even be what your thought process was supposed to be.
That's pretty close. It's pretty close on that.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool.
Well,
So,
good. Well, remember, always reach out to Debbie or myself, talk to Tony.net or talk to Deb.net, and we'll get on our schedule if you need anything. But thanks for watching today and hope we see many of you very soon. Bye bye.
bye.